Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And we are here for Miasma Chronicles. After my little bit of a break, now we're going to do a whole bunch in a row. So what do you know? At least between this and our Mutant Year Zero playthrough. We'll wait for everybody to get on board that might be joining us early, and then we'll take off. Hey Patrick, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Hope everything's going well with you. Good to see you. Or see you're typing. Actually, I'm doing well. I think I returned a little on the tired side, but I was able to take a long nap this afternoon, and finally, the grogginess, I hope, has left, so we don't have to face that in this game today. And I think my travel weariness is gone. That's what I'm hoping. And that eerie cutscene, or cinematic from the last episode, where we stared at ourselves across the way there with our creepy red eyes. I can't wait to get over there and see what this is all about. Yeah, a nice Sunday nap is sometimes just what the doctor ordered, I guess. It's nice to have a day to kind of catch up every now and then after a busy week. And just relax a little. Right on schedule. There's the nightmare. I didn't have any nightmares on my nap, by the way, either. Although I did dream about this game a little bit, so I guess I'm looking forward to the game action today or something. I don't remember anything good or bad happening. I just remember my dream was playing out as if it was a game. It was kind of bizarre. So, don't always have dreams for an afternoon nap, but today I did. And so before we get going, I guess what I'm going to do is refresh my memory, because you know me. Let's take a look at the party, and everyone's health would appear to be good. We need some kilowatts with Elvis. We aren't quite at full health with Diggs, so that could be a bit of an issue. Yeah, in fact, Diggs has the least health. You know, our tank, it might be nice for our tank to have full health going into this thing. And I have full rage on Jade also. So I'm kind of thinking, let's do this. Let's take away her silent gun and give it to Diggs. Oh no, Diggs has that. Let's give it to Elvis. And we'll do the silent gun treatment over here. So while we're doing any silent kills upcoming, and obviously this means nothing if we don't get a chance at any silent kills, but you know, usually they are there. So we'll see. we shall see. And we'll just do the... Yeah, we have a magazine upgrade so you can shoot twice with a sniper. So I'm happy with this mix, I think. We just need to get some kilowatts on you. And I think I might just splurge, even though we only need 50. It'll be a little bit of a waste. And we all have a little bit of armor. So, and the other thing I'm thinking, just so I can call this guy, something about what's upcoming makes me feel that I want to get the AP cast. I like having this thing over on this, because I like being able to have a free action cost, I should say, not a free miasma cost, but a free action cost if I decide to use this. I like having it on the grabber. So unless I see something different to change my mind, that's the way I'm going to do this layout. And I think we're all ready to proceed. As far as this weapon, it's pretty decent. As far as this weapon, well, you know, we got to keep the negotiator with digs. And this is a pretty dang good weapon also. I don't know. Is there anything better we picked up that's going to beat 70-100? No, the Dynamo Assault is that one. So that is the one we're going to keep on. And plus it has that rage mod, which helps. Maybe that's why she has so much rage right now. Okay, so now we got our silent killers as Elvis and Diggs. And about the only thing that we got to look at is let's just make sure we have the skills that we're looking for. I don't know, with you being a silent killer again, I don't know if I need this one. I'm almost thinking I'd rather have multiple. In fact, I think I like this mix because I don't see the benefit we're getting of this one so far. Y'all can tell me differently, but right now I don't see the benefit of an extra 20 when we're really only... it doesn't help me use the miasma any more frequently by having that boost. So I feel like, well, it just kind of keeps me from having other cool perks over here. So I think I'm going to try it this way. And if we're facing ourselves, I have a feeling we're going to get shot more. So I kind of like the idea of this one. And maybe if we're as tough as we are, if our doppelgangers are as tough as we are, I might want acid overtime against them. So I'm thinking rather than having the extra miasma, we'll do this. Now, as far as digs, yeah, we do have grenades. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this. Not that I don't have another 2-action thing, really. I guess I could do Overwatch instead, or would it be better to be immune to knockback? Because I don't really Overwatch all that much with digs. Well, we'll keep it like this for now. And then, I think we'll keep this. You can't give up the crowd pleaser. No one can give up the crowd pleaser. I don't, I don't see that happening. And then it looks like we still got plasma on a cooldown. So yeah, I think we're okay to go. Let's get this party going here. Let's just see. Do you have anything else to say?
I can't help you. This trial is yours alone.
Yeah, I kind of figured. And we're off. Oh, yeah, that's the one thing I didn't do, though. I'm in there saying that I need to do these things, but I never did. That's a fault of mine. Think it in your mind, don't actually do it, but because you thought it in your mind, somehow you think it's done. And that's a fault of mine. So the Metapod, well, we're going to get digs back up to 100%. I have a feeling facing ourselves, even though I'm wasting 30 of the healing, I think we're going to need it. And then, well, let's get ourselves powered back up. Yeah, the full 80 gets me to the 100. See, I would have had 20 more that I didn't need if I kept that one perk. So I think we'll do this. And now, we are ready to go. I didn't pull a typical zigzag blunder. And what do we get? Oh, I swear. Do we have like 10 knockers or something? I don't. The knockers, I guess, could come in handy, but I've always just charged with digs instead of using a knocker. funny how the lights on the police cars are still flashing after all these years. So what have we got? Oh, okay. So we are not just fighting ourselves. He's one of the hurlers, the throwers, the whatchamacallits. God, I can't even get close enough to read his name. Caster! He's one of the casters. So he looks like our first silent kill because he seems to just wander around on his own. I see another caster. Yeah, let's walk in like a caster. So let's do this. You will hide there because you have the long range weapon. Diggs, you will go close, like right here. And then Jade, you'll just hide, just so you're not seen. And we'll get in the flow of things by doing a silent kill. How about that? Let's go see. Does that look about good? Yeah. Oh, there's 2 levels of enemies here. We're gonna have to really scout this out. There's 2 levels, but this guy's alone. This guy's by himself, and let's just take care of him. Yeah. I wish we had more than a 1-turn thing so we could start replenishing our plasma, but oh well, that'll have to come mid-battle. Elvis, I'm going to have you shoot first. In fact, how far... Okay, you just got to take 1 step and you get your 100%, and that's fine. So what if he sees you? He'll be dead soon. Okay, no crit, but that's why we got Diggs here. And let's go find out. 91, so we can get within like 3. Let's just do the shot so I know for sure. Or look at the shot, I should say, just so I know how close I can get. So I can get up to this hidey spot behind there is what I could do. That's about the closest I could get, and that gives me 98%. I'm good with it. Alright, 1 down. We're thinning the herd. Now, yeah, I think our Jade is upstairs with us. And I think we may have another silent kill based on the way she's facing and that other caster being behind.
Where are you?
Now it looks like Jade's hiding. She won't join us till she unhides. So let's rejoin again, guys. Let's go check out Jade, or the doppelganger Jade, and see how close we can get. Oh, it's a mimic. Okay, they're called mimics. That's what they are. Isn't that what the shadows make? They probably make the mimic that's probably what they call the copies that the shadows make. So when the caster walks away, we'll try kind of setting ourselves up. In fact, Jade, hide there. You aren't going to need to be part of this. Diggs, you need to get the closest. Yeah, Jade's not looking over this way, so I think this is fine. And then, you, I'm going to say, maybe about there. Okay, let's make this happen. Oh, he's probably almost too close to us now. Let's let him walk a step or 2 away. How about that? I'm gonna exit ambush. We're all hidden. You think it saw Elvis? Well, he definitely shouldn't now, because his back is turned. So, Elvis, let's go see what your shot looks like. And it's looking good. If he got a glimpse of Elvis, he's too stupid to make use of that knowledge. And he's gonna die because of it. And then let's take a look at the shot so we can get the true effect of the explosion radius. So I can move like right to the other side of the cover here. Let's see what kind of a shot that gives me. 98, that always works for me. That'll work for me until we miss a 98% shot. How about that? All right. And he dropped something. Let's go get it. Mimic Jade is not that observant. Mimic Jade can't hear a thing. Well, let's explore and see what we're facing downstairs a little bit. And I think I have to unhide... Ooh. I think I have to unhide Jade. And let's get regrouped. So we have a roof, actually, that we would be able to battle from when we got stuff to pick up. So let's take a look if there's anything else to pick up, and then get a full sense of how many other enemies. There's another caster, and there looks like a reaver down there, but let's see if there's any more down there besides our mimic selves. I think it's going to be hard enough facing our mimic selves. Oh, here's some. Talk it in and then oh, so we get to stop. We haven't really faced any robotic enemies yet, but it'll be nice to have this in our back pocket for once we finally do. An electromagnetic pulse system capable or applicable for the manipulator glove. It generates piezoelectric static overload of surrounding air particles suitable for covert or batch disablement of mechanicals. Batch disablement, so disabling more than one, perhaps? I'm going to keep us in sneaky crouched over mode because I don't know what else is down here. I do see something green. And that caster and reaver would appear to be stable. There's something moving over here. Oh, and there's Mimic Elvis. He's walking across the way. Let's go look at this green thing while he's walking away. Oh, there's a handy one. And I'm going to not waste this one. Remember the last Super Metapod? We found out it had area effect. I remember. I sure do remember. So, let's see. Is Elvis coming back yet? Yeah, we got to be aware of how far. Apparently he can't see as far as we are, so let's just see what else. I think I may have seen something over here. Oh yeah, there's our Mimic Dig. So we kind of have the layout, and I only see this reaver and caster in the mix. What have we got here? Looks like, looking at its shape, it looks like a bottle. So maybe that's trying to hint at me. Usually when you find a bottle, it's hinting at you to try and use it, don't you think? So if we wait for Mimic Elvis to move away, I'm wondering if we can draw the caster over so that then we're 3 on 4 when we go live, because I can't see taking any of these others out. Because did you see the hit points on these guys? 380, 3 armor on Mimic Digs. Why'd we have to give Diggs so much armor, right? Elvis has a single armor 320. And I think Jade was just as high in hit points, like in that 320 range also. So this is going to be a tough battle. And I'm thinking, let's see if we can thin out the caster. And then let's go upstairs and see about facing Jade. Well, that's a possibility, but I think I can... Yeah, that's an option, is going for the Reaver first and hoping we can take it out because of the rage shot. That might be a possibility. I just like the idea of starting the battle up high and making them come to us, maybe not, you know, all at once. Whereas down here, I feel like we face them all at once because of, you know, how things inevitably with me go bad. So let's split up.
This lady do her thing.
I'm thinking, Jade, come here first. Because the Reaver, if we can kill the caster and pull him away, I'm thinking that I might try that against the Reaver. That I just might be able to, with that rage shot, be able to do enough overkill. Just might be able to. It's not a guarantee, though. And then let's get you, let's split you guys up again. Let's get you hidden, say, right here, nice and close. And we know Elvis doesn't see this far. And then you, maybe here. Because I'm thinking of pulling, you know, kind of past that, I don't know, that looks kind of like a seat. Yeah, so that weird little sofa here in whatever kind of waiting room or office this is. If I can pull, ooh. We don't want Elvis up close, though. Let's face it. We gotta wait for him to wander away. And then I'm gonna have Jade throw the bottle. Everybody should be hidden, right? Everybody should be hidden. Is anybody gonna be exposed when we do this? When it walks over? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, Jade, here we go. Let's go into your backpack. It could go live here if this just doesn't work, as, you know, Zigzag sometimes draws these things up. Except, look at the Reaver's watching, so I don't know that that's the right thing to do. Because how far out can the Reaver see? And I can only draw the thing this far. And the question is that too close for the Reaver? Will the Reaver see that far? There's a question to ponder. And Elvis is definitely too close for this kind of a shot. So I'm going to have to back him off. So let me get out of this first. Oh, I didn't want y'all to come back here. We now got to rehide. But you can see the Reaver sees that far. So if my throw gets it beyond that one, if my throw can get it up to the pole there, I think this is a go. So now let's get everybody split back up. And that just means that Elvis, I gotta move you back a little. Can you hide here, farther back? I think you'd still have a line over there. And then...
Hold back.
Yeah, Jade, I think that was fine for throwing the bottle. And I think Diggs, I'm fine with where you were hiding. I think this will work. Because I just have to double check that the bottle can be thrown as far back as that pole. So once Elvis wanders away, we'll see if we attract his attention by throwing the bottle that far away. And it has to be beyond the pole. It cannot be in front of the pole where I throw the bottle. So here is where we get to find out. And which way is Elvis facing when he's back there? His back is turned. Yeah, I know. Let's go see if the bottle works. If it doesn't, then we'll figure this out. Maybe I have to distract the Reaver to walk away, and then we try to take out the caster. I don't know. I just know that 3 of us against 5, I'd much prefer 3 of us against 4, potentially. And then if we can make the Reaver part work, that's 3 on 3, which makes me like it even more. Well, it shows the line of who I attract. We'll just have to be careful how we throw, you know, because if I do it over here, it attracts Jade. If I do it here, I don't know who we're attracting. Oh, we're attracting Elvis. and the question now becomes, oh, this is not good to throw it here. Elvis's hiding place is not good enough. And it does not look like I can attract Jade there. Okay, I can attract it to this row. This is where I need to attract it. But I need to move Elvis, because apparently that angle allows him to be seen. You see that red line and the little symbol? So Elvis's hiding spot is not good enough. Well, thank goodness I noticed that. For a change, how about that? Oh, quit grouping up, guys. Elvis, maybe if you hide here, you aren't on the edge of the chair and therefore you will not be seen. Jade, come back here because you were not seen. And Elvis, Diggs, get back over here. And let's try this again. And see if it works the way we think it will work. Jade, backpack, bottle. Damn it, it still sees Elvis. So I guess I have to hide Elvis maybe back here, and that way he can always step to the side to get the shot around the pole. So here we go again. Everybody's going to come out of hiding. Yeah, they were all split. I do hit the F button, but the F button does not make them all split. The F button splits 2 off. And then when you click on the next person, they're joined with the other person. The F button, or the split button, does not split like Mutant Year Zero does. It doesn't do a total split. It just splits the one person off that you have highlighted, which is different than Mutant Year Zero. So here we go. And they all come running back. It's a pain in the butt. See, if I hit F, Elvis is split, right? Oh, we got to make sure Mimic Diggs isn't too close. And then now I'm just doing this to show you, these two are still connected. So the split button does not work the same way. But I'll still split these two up so Jade can move by herself. And then if I get out of ambush, they all join up again, whether I've split them like this or not. So it's a little... I prefer the method in Mutant Year Zero a little better. Maybe because I've been playing that longer than this, and so I'm more used to it. Who knows? But as soon as Elvis would so move out of the way and kindly oblige us, we're going to try again. Let's get on Jade, the bottle thrower, and find out if we can get this to work. Okay, now, this caster doesn't see a thing. So we finally fixed the problem. So let's eliminate this caster, because we know if I only throw it here, the Reaver would see it. But I think one step extra, if he can't see us standing right here, he better not see the caster getting mowed down. And I do not like the fact that the Mimic Diggs is so close. But we're out of his sight too when Elvis moves to get his kill shot. So here we go. Let's hope we planned this correctly. We get to watch the agonizingly slow meandering of the caster. And now, Jade, you stay put. Elvis, 76. Well, he's going to see you when you move out, but who cares, because Diggs will then kill him. So let him see us. Let's just get that all-important 100% shot. And look, that's still a 45% crit. So let's move over here and do it, and Mimic Diggs will not see us. And that other Reaver does not seem to be alerted. And now let's take a shot, and we are in the danger zone. So we're going to have to take a step back. So it may only be, say, a 93% shot when all is said and done. We could also come to this corner cover to try from there, or just take a step back. So that's still 99%. I'm happy with that. And okay, we're out of battle. So that meant the Reaver, absolutely, because you can see the extent of the Reaver. We were one step too far for the Reaver, so that's good. Now what we got to figure out is, do we think we have the firepower? Do we believe we have the firepower to take out the Reaver? I wish I knew for sure. Because if we get the rage, if I put the weapon back there, that's 110 with the crit. And she has the best chance to crit, I do believe. Now let's see. Let's look at her skills. And maybe we want to give her the ambush crit skill back. Do I dare take away an extra health, or do I dare... Well, that also adds to the crit chance total. So maybe since the ambush, if we're going to go against... Well, I take that back. It's an automatic crit when you're raged. So we don't have to go to up that crit chance. So I don't know why I'm worried. It's an automatic crit. So what I would have to do, though, is take a look at her. We'll give her that weapon back. We'll give, not that sniper, but the better sniper to Elvis. And then we'll give you the silent one. And then we're going to check the shot, because we don't have to be too close. We'll be able to check that shot and see if we think we can kill it. And then Diggs will only be guaranteed to do 80. We got to remember that too. Because he has no extra crit chance unless we move him to shoot, which more than likely we would. But Diggs's crit is not guaranteed, so I have to figure that he's only going to do 80. Even though I'll have some crit chance, it's not going to be a guaranteed crit chance like hers. So I'm going to at least set it up, and then we'll see how much damage Jade would do. And if it's not good enough to guarantee a kill, I'm probably going to go upstairs and try to take out the solo Jade and have them all, especially the Diggs way back there, have to run to me. And at least the Reaver will just transport itself. But that means I think we'll have more of a chance right off the bat. So let's try it that way here in a moment. But let me just check the first shot, now that we've done this, and see how much damage Jade would be able to do. In fact, I don't even need to set everybody up. I think I can just come here with Jade. Oh, I'm on Elvis. I think I can just come here with Jade. And let's just split her off.
This way.
And set her up out of range. Just to check. What this looks like. So she would do 110 plus another 45. So that's what, 155 minus the 10. So 145 is basically so 110 plus 45 is 155 minus the armor is 145. So she only does 145. And I'm not going to do this because I don't have a guaranteed crit for my follow-up silent weapon. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to wimp out on this thing. And nobody, please walk in there. It's a good idea. Now, if I had a second person on Rage, obviously, it'd be piece of cake decision. But let's take a look at how strong Mimic Jade is and how much damage we might... Yeah, see, we're not going to kill her first turn either. Little Jade on Jade action is what we're setting up here. It looks like Diggs will go silent with you. And then Elvis, I imagine we'll just come over here, have us all nice and close with our short range weapon. Oh, you do have a sniper weapon too. And I think your sniper weapon probably does more damage than your close-up weapon. I'm going to check that real quick. Oh. I didn't give it back to you. Well, that's the low-level sniper. Where's the high-level sniper? What the heck did I do? Where did that weapon go? Or does she still have it? She has the ice. Yes, that. Oh, you do have the sniper. Why did it... What did I see that showed it as being empty? So it... Okay. Anyway. So you have it. It's 7110. Yeah, and so if we get lucky enough on a crit, it's just a slightly better than a close-up assault. So let's set you up for a snipe. And you have the extra attachment for magazine upgrade, so it does give you 2 shots, so you can shoot it again after this. So I'm going to set you up for the snipe over here. That's what I think. And we're going to let the silent folks go first. That means you, Jade, get to go and enrage yourself against your mimic. Here we go, guys. Now, fortunately, we have the crowd pleaser available. That's always nice to know. Oh, I guess maybe we gotta take a step back, Jade. Not that 92% is bad, but if I can make it 100, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it 100. Yep. Put you out of cover, but hopefully everybody isn't super close to get up here and shoot us at the same time, at least this turn. So we'll take that chance. Yeah, I'm going to forgo the Reaver. What he's going to do is he's going to zippity zip right up here next turn. You know what we can do with the Reaver? See this little special mind worm up here? I'm kind of thinking I'd rather use that against the Reaver to help us against our mimics and see if we can't play it out that way. But anyway, let's take our shot and see how much damage we do. It becomes a moot point otherwise. So let's try this. Yeah, there's the 145 that we would have done down there. And I doubt Diggs that... you know, if you end up getting a kill off of this, which I don't think is even possible, even with a crit, so no. But take your shot. I guess I could have just opened loud with Elvis to get rid of her armor to help us that much more, since we're going to end up going loud anyway. But, you know, I was looking at Mimic Diggs with 3 ticks of armor, so I want to save the armor eater thing for that situation. And she's down to 105. She's hurt. She's hurting. Oh, and we got to recharge the armor eater. But what I could do is I couldn't quite kill her if I got a crit. I wouldn't quite kill her. What I might try is acid. So that way, if I just get the 70, that brings it down. That brings it. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, it's because of that 1 tick of armor. Let's see what that shot looks like. Oh wow, we're too close even for a sniper rifle. So let's see where I can get a good shot. No, we didn't give him that zap ability. Oh, I used to have a job like that where I worked. I had different shift. I had different work weeks every week. It was kind of revolving days off job, Gleaser. So I'm very familiar with working Sundays and working odd schedules. So I hear you. I feel you. I used to have a schedule with a 4-week rotation. My days off would be different each week. And one of those weeks they would not be back to back. It kind of was awkward, but I mean, I got used to it, but I feel your pain. So let's see. Let's get back to movement and find my 100% shot. Holy smokes, we got to go a long way away to try and even get close to a 100% shot with this frickin' thing. So, and it's only a 5% crit. So guess what? We're going to move in closer with the other one. That 10 pip of crit ain't going to make no difference to me if we're going to end up only using 70, hitting for 70 anyway. So let's switch. Let's move and find out that all-important shot. And this looks like that all-important shot. And the crit's 10% better. Yeah, you have one of those convoluted schedules like I used to, so we have a way of adapting and getting used to it. So there's benefits and there's drawbacks. It's great when it works out in your favor, eh? But it's a pain in the butt when it doesn't. So I'm actually going to see about maybe if we do 70, that ends up only being 60 damage. Yeah, so even the acid's not going to kill her next turn, but it also means I'm going to save the acid because we're still going to need one person to shoot her next turn. And any one shot from anybody will kill her, so I'm going to save the acid for yet another enemy. I think. I'm just going to do it like this. Yeah, see, it would have gotten her down to 45, and the acid removing 30, she would still have 15. No, and there we were, standing in the open after all. I forgot about her being able to shoot us. In my infinite wisdom and logic. Okay, Diggs shouldn't be able to reach us. Mimic Diggs. And Elvis has taken a low path, and he doesn't even get it. So this is good. What I can do is start mind controlling the Reaver. That's my plan that I would like to do. Jade. And then the Reaver can take out Jade, and then we can start positioning ourselves from high ground to start shooting at these other guys down below. Not that we have cover to get great shots. That's the only drawback. Unless they're close enough for a nice little old grenade from Diggs. So, Jade, let's get you to do the mind control. I'm going to get you into cover in case these guys can come up and shoot at us because you're hurt. You are hurt. And I think your mind control can not... Oh, we have to move. Yeah, we have to move. Oh, I hope you can move close enough to do it. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're going to find out soon enough, and our plans will have to adjust accordingly. I do not want to put you in the open, but that's what I got to do to try and get close enough for mind control. Oh, baby. Okay, so you can move. Your movement was farther than... I was thinking that that range of your mimic was the range of your first movement, too. So we can definitely get him mind controlled. So let's just move you up for the mind control. You will not be healed. You will be in sight lines, but at least you're in cover on higher ground for that. Now, they could technically... if there's a... is there a ladder over here somewhere? I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
I'm stealing your thoughts. Sorry.
A good mind control is just so much fun, I'm telling you. And if I get down here on the... oh, he's chosen. So can I melee without having to... yes. So I can melee without having to... and we'll just keep the melee punch... well, they can flank this cover, but let's give them something to flank and shoot at and make it the Reaver as we hit Jade and finish her off. Or I should say mimic Jade. All right. And then there were 3, because the Reaver is still having to be dealt with. He's just helping us in the meantime. Now, Diggs, you're the one that has a perk. I'm pretty sure we gave you a perk for extra grenade damage. And so my question becomes, are these 2 close enough for one of those mega grenades? And can you reach down there with one of those mega grenades to do damage on both of them? Yeah, but to finish, to kill somebody gives you rage, or I guess I could have sent the Reaver down there. I guess you're right. Yeah, Elvis has chain lightning, but I want to see if a grenade from Diggs, how far he can throw one of these. Because we got more than one of these. So it's out of range of his ability to throw it, unless, of course, I bring him down below. Oh, and it would definitely... oh, I got Elvis chosen. Well, no wonder I'm not paying attention. Because Diggs might have extra throw range, too. That's why I wanted to check with Diggs. I wasn't paying attention yet again. Okay, so it's also out of his range, but I know we kept that extra grenade damage on him. So I could technically probably move him down if I need to. Let's think about this. Let's seriously think about this. It does 90 explosive damage. That's a nice hit. The other thing we can look at, I don't know that Elvis would have a good enough shot. Elvis may just move up here. And I may just overwatch down there from here. And let them think they can flank the Reaver and hope that's the shot they go for. question is, do they have grenades also? Since there are mimics, do they come with grenades also? And are we going to be too bunched up? Well, I'll move Diggs over. So I think I may just do a little Overwatch for the moment. That'll also give me back my Armor Eater for next turn. So if Diggs moves closer, we can get rid of his freaking you-know-what. And the only problem with... oh, I do have all my powers. I was just trying to figure out, I wonder, will I need the Call of the Grabber more? Or will I need Chain Lightning more? Let's move here and check out. I don't know that we're in range of Chain Lightning. That's the only problem.
What you gonna do, coward? Nothing.
And oh, it says we're in range of chain lightning, so that means I'm giving up the Call of the Grabber. But I'm gonna, I hope I put, you know what? Do I have shrink on this one? Did I switch it back from the last time we used it? I don't remember now. Range, damage, and does it tell me the chips here? I don't know what that chip is. I cannot, for the life of me, remember if that's the burn chip or not. So these guys are either going to shrink. These guys are either going to shrink, and then if they shrink, hopefully they don't hurt as much, but that also prevents me from calling the Grabber if things go bad to help us and heal us. So I hope they burn. I hope they burn.
Shocking!
They're shrinking! Now we got little mini-me's running around. I wonder, maybe now is the time to run and gun, and now because the what's-his-face's cover is not good enough, so I can't run far enough, I don't think. Because I would need to be able to stand, yeah, I can't run past Diggs here to be past the Mimic Diggs to get the right angle for our shotgun. So we'll have to save our run and gun and our shotgun for future uses. And then we just got to figure out a good place. Well, we still got a freaking 62% chance from here, and that's better than average. So I'm going to do that as your turn right here. I wonder if their little voices, if they have them, are also high squeaky little voices too. Not a great chance, but let's give it a go. Nah.
Shit, not even close.
Watch your language, Diggs. Does it have their movement also? Uh-oh, we forgot about Miasma. Oh. Okay, he moved us out of cover is what he did. So his little dinky pistol, it sounds like a little pistol now, was able to shoot us. But it's our turn again. Diggs did not even move. Little tiny Mimic Diggs did not move. I think it's a matter of time before they raise up. Let's get our Reaver going down there. And we're gonna have the Reaver guy work on Elvis. Can he not jump down there? Oh wait, I was on the wrong levels. Excuse me. Let's just bring him down and hit Elvis. This may be the last turn that we get him before he arises back to us. So, there doesn't seem to be a way I can get an angle to get a good shot on Diggs to try the Armor Eater. So I kind of got to fight at a distance. Well, the other thing I have is something we talked about before, and that is the grenade to help us out a little bit too. How can I summon my Witch Doctor? I only have 15 power. I used it on the other one. That's what I was saying before. Yeah, I need to use the energy cell. But it's a super energy cell, which will be wasted. I don't have a regular energy cell. Well, I could use it on her also and get us both recharged. I guess that's how... Because remember, the super energy cell recharges 2 people, doesn't it? So there's that. So let's do that. And then we can call the Witch Doctor to help heal us. And then I can have Diggs throw the grenade to injure them both. So let's give that a go. Elvis, let's see if you can recharge us. There's the super energy cell. Oh, we're going to have to move to use it. Because I think if we both get into the range, I think, the way I understand it, we both get to get recharged. Problem is I'll move and then I won't be able to overwatch down there with Elvis or do anything else this turn. So maybe I have her move. Maybe we'll have someone else use it. So let's have you move over. And reach into your backpack, which, funnily enough, interestingly enough, oh, we also have the crowd pleaser to use. Interestingly enough, it's the same items in the backpack that you have, and when you pull out your item, everybody else loses one of the same. So the super energy cell can go right there, and hopefully we'll see and make sure. There we go. Okay, so we both got kilowatts. We can both do things once again. Elvis, what I'm probably going to do is call the grabber and then have you do some kind of shenanigans down there. Who needs the most healing? It looks like I'm going to see if I can throw it right next to Jade because she needs the most healing. Hey, Avatar, welcome aboard. Good to see you. All right, there's the friendly Witch Doctor. I may just overwatch, although both these guys could stay still trying to shoot at the Reaver down here, so I don't know if that's the best. The good news is I do have Armor Eater whenever we get a good shot against Diggs. What's our shot against Elvis right now? Let's just get a good sense. I can check with both weapons. 58 with that weapon. And 57 with this weapon. Okay. So maybe we try a different angle. That gets us up to 65 because, you know... Oh. Do I dare stand out in the open? I may take... Now that we got a Witch Doctor roaming around, I think I may chance standing in the open. Just to get the acid on Elvis, on the Mimic Elvis. And start wearing him down that way. That's risky, but the Witch Doctor's here. So all is good. We can take more risks because of the Witch Doctor, right? I'm hoping. Oh, 100% against Mimic Diggs? Oh, let's just do a straight Armor Eater on him then. If it's 100%, heck yeah. All right, and then I'm thinking with you, I'm still thinking with you, Diggs, to bring you down, bring you here and throw a super grenade to hit both of them once again, because they're not quite in position with the Reaver down there, and I don't care if we hurt the Reaver on top of that. Not at all. Because I can't count on them killing the Reaver either. So let's use the grenade, and maybe we'll be lucky enough to do 3-on-1 kind of action. Yeah, I saw your comment after I chose the correct option, right? Armor Eater on Diggs paid off more. So we're going to do the Diggs thing here. We're going to reach into that magical backpack again. And I got 2 of these suckers. And Diggs may be safe. Diggs may actually be safe. I don't think I can hit him because of the cover he's in. But I can hit these guys. Yeah, Diggs is going to luck out by not getting hit. But I don't mind putting damage on the Reaver, as I said. So I'm going to go ahead and do it as the best option I have right now. Because nobody else... I can't use knockback or anything else. The other thing we could look at that I haven't used yet... I wonder... Should I throw this little sapling down here, or are they just going to kill it anyway? Maybe if I hide it behind some cover, they won't kill it right away. And I got a loose sapling down there. Of course, we got to worry about it trying to come for me. But it will distract them either way. I'm going to try it. Since I can't hit everybody I wanted... Oh, that was a mistake. That was supposed to land down below. Now it's going to come for us. Oh, thank goodness it didn't. The Mimic is back on their side. I mean, the Reaver will. Okay, the Reaver is back against us. And the good thing is, I think that shotgun shot of Diggs took away Elvis's cover. So the Reaver is probably the one that can reach us the quickest. I obviously have a nice shotgun blast. Yeah, decisors are great. You know? I was afraid it was going to be wasted here, but I'm happy with it. Let's just see what our shot looks like. We have a nice shot on the Reaver, and I think I'm just going to take it from here, keeping our distance more or less. The one thing I'm not sure about is, and Jade's back to full strength, so that's good. Now, with her assault, if I change weapons... The question is, do I have apparently I'm out of range. Oh no, I'm not. So we still have 85% against the Reaver. So what I'm going to do is just reload and shoot the silent gun from here, because it does slightly more damage. I'm still kind of waiting for Diggs to move out. For the only thing that's been saving Diggs from something like the crowd pleaser is the fact that he's been hiding behind that cover back there quite effectively. Then again, from this symbol, it's only half cover. Maybe now, how far can I throw it? Maybe now is the time to throw a crowd pleaser, and if it is only half cover, it might not do that much damage, but I'm going to hit a whole heck of a lot. So let's give it a go. It's too much fun not to play with this. And let's get down and see if I read the situation correctly. So yeah, it will still hit. It will still hit Diggs. It just doesn't do as much damage against him. Partly because of that armor too. Now the Reaver. Well, here we go. Elvis and the Reaver are looking just about dead. Now I have another sniper shot. I can take out the Reaver and apply acid to Elvis. I like that idea.
Go to sleep. I taught you how to do that. Don't forget.
And then I'm thinking you, Jade, can take your shot. Oh, wait, you only have one action because I threw the gun, don't you? So we're going to take your shot with the dynamo, which won't have as good a chance to hit. But at least we'll still get a shot. Well, 80% is still pretty damn good.
Don't push me.
And he's going to die of acid now. Yeah, there we go. Another heal. Sounds good to me. There goes Mini Diggs. He's immune to acid, and he double moves. And he should drop. Oh, he's acid immune. These little mimics are acid immune. Uh-oh. I'm down on the ground now. Uh-oh. That was nasty. So I wasn't even thinking that these mimics were acid immune. I should have known that they would be. I should have known. Well, Witch Doctor, we're going to need your help. Witch Doctor, we're going to need your help. I like the idea because he should not be recharged. So, Elvis, how much will it hurt me? Hurt you? You're apparently not in the acid yet. But you took fall damage. Yeah, exactly. I misjudged the acid, not realizing mimics are also immune to acid. So this gives me cover. Oh, doggone it, it moves me through the acid. And I can't do waypoints. That moves me through the acid. I gotta hope the Witch Doctor's close enough to heal me, because Diggs will take it out on us. It's full cover against Diggs, but he could run and charge and knock me down and do all those Diggs things. So the question is, do I get rid of Elvis by this shot, because it's 100%, and then there was one. Well, Elvis, we're going to hope the Witch Doctor is able to come for you. Or is it better for me to back off, not get the acid, and go on Overwatch and have somebody else take out Elvis? We'll play this play to give you some potential good cover. Now, I don't know if you're going to have a shot worth a darn. It's 54% there. And you can't quite see Elvis, apparently. Oh, that's with your sniper weapon. I didn't want to change weapons. And it's 41. So we're going to hang on to you. You may be doing Overwatch, and we're going to move on. Okay, Diggs. We've got a negotiator. I prefer an assault. Jade. Oh, man. We are not recharged with our best weapons. It's 85% on Elvis, 70% on Elvis, and cover against Diggs. I'm going for the 70% shot, because it's still decent. If we miss, it becomes a problem. Ah, we got it.
Time.
Oh, I thought it was a miss at first. So now I can definitely set up an Overwatch with Elvis and then work on repositioning Diggs, and then hopefully the Witch Doctor is close enough to heal us. So let's take a look at an Overwatch. And Diggs is back there, so I can kind of set up Overwatch to either side depending on which way he runs. Now we're going to try it like this.
I'll be on watch.
It's not perfect. That's what we got. And then Diggs, I have a feeling the other Diggs is immune to knockdown. I mean, you aren't necessarily, but you have that perk. I think I'm just going to reload, and we're going to reposition ourselves for potentially a better shot. Now, the question is, where... I don't know if I have anybody that has a line of sight on him to be able to inspect him properly. Let's find out. Yeah, he's immune to knockback. Acid. I figure since he was immune to acid, he's probably immune to that too. And we don't know what skills and mods he has. He's immune to Mind Worm also. So apparently all these mimics are also immune to Mind Worm. Oh! I picked up Overwatch for Diggs, too. So what the hey? Let's set it and just play defensive this turn. Which weapon do I have? Well, yeah, our weapons do not have the best of... Well, we'll cover up here in case this Diggs can jump, and then we cover down if he goes wide. So we'll just set it like this and see where he moves. All right, good job, Witch Doctor. Man, that Witch Doctor is worth his weight in gold, keeping us up and fighting and healthy. Oh, he goes for the... it looks like we're all going to be jumping down, guys. We're all going to be jumping down to work on finishing this Diggs off. Now, I am thinking now is the time for a ye olde run and gun to get a nice little flank for the Mute Assault. Like, right there. We're going to go all out on killing this Mimic.
Can't even fight, can you? Scum-sucking coward.
If the rest of us can manage to hit, well, it's not a guarantee, but it's also not a 76, and that's all 2 AP. I guess we're going with the 76 on Jade. Oh, there's 80. That's even better. Now, I don't understand why that's 76 and this is 80, but I'm not going to argue.
You brainless bitch! Fight like you got a pair!
That was low. Not feeling too good.
Now I just need Elvis to hit. And with all of us healed, I think we even have the Witch Doctor who would attempt a shot also. So I got to get a single shot, 91%. And we did it. We beat ourselves.
She dosed us, right? I'm seeing things.
Do I really look like that?
Guys, test done. Come on.
Do I really look like that? Oh, baby! We leveled up 20,000. We're up to level 13. We defeated our doppelgangers. Was this Bahmati's work? Let's hope that this was the last trial. We need answers, not more tests. It's time for Bahmati to explain herself. So we got level up, more skills, you name it. That's really cool. Why don't we look at our skill points? I got 2 on Jade. I got 1 on Diggs and 2 more is the way it works out on well, let's just go see how we can do them. So there's the glove shock. And if we're going to be at some point, I'm definitely using that when we start facing, let's just pick it up for now, because this one just underwhelms me. I have a feeling when we can get up to 140 and then find 2 miasma perks that I can get to use for like 70 a piece, then that's 2 I can get without reloading. Then I might like this better. But right now, that one seems like a waste to me. Let me know if I'm looking at that wrong in your minds. But I'm going to pick this up. It's 90 damage now already anyway. But boy, when we start facing mechanical enemies, I'm going to like this perk. Yeah, it could make a difference with, like with that Reaver. I probably could have used this. And then we could have had enough to take it out silent. So I agree with you. This is the one that can push us over the top on some of the silent kills. And even if it doesn't, as long as it's the 90 damage for the kill and it's silent, I think you're right. I think you're right. Like today against the Reaver, but then we wouldn't have had the fun of mind controlling it. But yeah, I get your point. It's a good point. And I think I'm going to keep 20% more damage. Do I want to make myself immune to knockback? Well, if we start seeing that we're going to be up against enemies that'll knock us back again, like Mimic Diggs, I could see it. Leap long distance and knock down enemies, that's expensive, but it sounds cool. Kind of like the frog perk. What was the frog perk? The upgraded frog jumping perk in Miasma Chronicles, Mutant Year Zero. So I don't have anything obvious to spend my 1 extra point on. I guess we'll just pick that up just so it's not sitting unused. And then Jade, what do you have? You have 2 more points available. We can go back to crit. I just don't know. It's hopefully a 1 action perk, but maybe having you be able to be more agile in positioning yourself, at least at the moment, would be worthwhile. Giving us more rage, but we all have to be close to each other. And I don't like the idea of, are they going to start having more grenades at some point? I'm going to pick this up for now. We can change. That's the nice thing about these skill sets. We can change. Crit chance from high ground. It might be good to work in that direction too, but right now I need more skill points because I would have to give up extra health. I would have to give up something too important to get there. So we'll stick this way for now. So I got full kilowatts there, and I need a kilowatt recharging there. So we're going to have to see about running back to town just to pick up some energy cells, because right now I have no energy cells in the backpack. I have no way. I'm fine with 5 metapods and a super metapod. I'm fine with 2 super frag. I'm fine with everything except my energy cells right now. So let's just move on from here, see what else we can find, see if there's some loot lying around that'll help us. Like plastic to buy things. Is there any rooms down here? Oh yeah. Fall of the Editors. After the editor war was lost, the few remaining editors were either rounded up by the First Family or left to walk the world. These wanderers, often driven mad by overexposure to the angry miasma, were shunned from communities fearful of the first family's wrath, ultimately dying alone in the wilderness. Oh man. Editors were a persecuted bunch. Have I checked every room yet down here? Well, we have a point of interest.
Enter the meta world. No, wait, meta. Ooh, what's a meta?
So that became a thing. Little pods to enter the meta world.
Travel back to 2023. That's like the Civil War, right?
That's like the Civil War, right? He knows his history well. Is there anything else down here I'm missing? I don't think I checked over here where Diggs, or Mimic Diggs was wandering, so oh yeah, I'm glad I checked here. 80 plastic. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is history we're not aware of yet. Doesn't look like there's much else down here that I can see. I'm just going to take one more peek upstairs, make sure we got all the loot possible, and then we're going to move on. I definitely didn't check very far over on the edge. Now it looks like we got to go up those stairs anyway. Nothing else left up here. Let's just go. Yeah, and then they find the Pandora. Then they find a virus in the ice. A lot of dead bodies laying around here.
So, we're done with the tests?
They have just begun. Come, I will show you what you need to see. The truth waits inside. The tomb of the Alpha Editor.
Okay. Well, where did she go? I thought she was going to lead us. I guess we'll figure the way ourselves. Well, there's something down here. Oh, look at that. Look at that face. Look familiar?
Who is this?
You?
Bite me. Big man, say something.
Damn, bro.
He refuses to remember. So I tell him of the vow. On the eve of his execution, the Alpha Editor vowed to his disciples. He would return from the dead and lead the editors to victory. As the first family hunted and slaughtered the editors, we kept waiting, hoping for our savior. I ran to the tomb to hide. The lid of the sarcophagus knocked away. I looked inside and saw a miracle. A baby.
Enough! It's not true.
I took him from the tomb, hid him in sedentary, raised him as my...
This is crazy. Who am I?
The Alpha Editor, the resurrection and the light, revived by the Miasma to defeat the First Family and save America. He stares at me, fire in his eyes. Does he remember? He must remember.
No.
Wow.
No more adventure. I'm done.
No!
The collectors.
They found me. They're headed for my home. The Editor Archive. We must go. Hurry!
Wow. Revelations. We got even 5,000 more experience. Oh. Before we are able to process what Bahmati has just told us, a collector ship is seen speeding over the tomb. It's headed to the Editor Archive, Bahmati's home. Okay. Aha. So we now have Bahmati on our side. How cool is that? Bahmati has joined the party as a companion. You can... ha 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 ha. But I don't get to play with 4. I have to choose whether I use Jade or Bahmati. Is what that looks like. Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's take a look and see what she looks like. So she comes with a Werfer Plus. KR-120 Werfer Plus. It is, oh, this is like an upgraded bouncer weapon. And it still only has 1 ammo. 70-90 as far as the damage goes. It's not damage-wise that amazing. Although, too bad the crit damage isn't a little higher to get the bounce, you know, take advantage of the bouncing. Let's kind of look at what skills she brings to the table. Give 60 kilowatts of energy to a squad mate with a 6-turn cooldown. We have our second armor eater potential. I like that. Having more than 1 armor eater. Gain 20 kilowatts of energy every time a turn is skipped. Disables mechanical targets for 2 turns. Well, if we're going to be fighting the First Family and their whatchamacallits, collectors, they're mechanical as far as I know. Immune to knockback. Wow, that cooldown is insane at 6. Give a squad mate a 30% increase. So she's more of a background kind of person, giving things to others in this area, well, except for Overwatch. 50% crit chance, 30% crit chance. And this is all the health ones and extra miasma. And this is more... That's nice. Low cover is high cover. Wow. I don't know which way to go with this. Gain kilowatts. Problem is, skipping a turn is not an easy thing to do in battle. I mean, I like the idea of free gaining of kilowatts, but skipping a turn in battle is not easy thing to accomplish. Well, we'll see what her kilowatt total looks like. For now, I'm just going to play it like that. She's at 100, so the 20 kilowatts still in my mind does not mean, unless we get some great attachments for kilowatt reduction. We can give her the anti-flesher. Oh wait, the big Frogger is still a powerful weapon in its own... Yeah, in its own right. And obviously we have more ways to switch around weapons now. Oh, Miasma Blast. That's 90 whole kilowatts. A deadly miasma blast which not only has a huge spread, but it can also entrap enemies in chunks of raw material. We have not been able to give that a good use on anybody. And you seem an appropriate one, Baumati. Yeah, well, if we're going to end up going against it, I'll switch the weapon out. That's not a problem. And if you don't mind, I'm going to get up and open the door. Someone's rubbing my legs. Today, it was Fang who spent the stream with me. It's always someone different. Yeah, this one was Fang, not Chichka this time. His tummy must have been rumbling. That's usually why he wants out. So we don't have any spare power coils, although if we, say, take one of these... Well, I guess I can only choose between the companions. It's always going to be Elvis and Diggs is the way it looks. Interesting. So it's either or right here. And, now that she has a glove also, I kind of like her skills right now. I think. Especially it's hard to give up the crowd pleaser because Baumati doesn't have it. So I'm not going to use as much as, you know, you think she should be the all-powerful one. They can't make it that way to keep the game balanced. But we're going to keep Baumati in the background, I think. Unless, of course, we go against the collectors, and we can definitely disable the mechanical enemies type of a thing. So we'll have to see, because she doesn't really have any anti-mechanical enemies kind of a thing, other than the crowd pleaser. Baumati, so I guess it's going to depend on who our enemies really are. So let's go find out. Well, let's get going with who we have now. And once we physically see our enemies, they found me. I saw that off to the side. Let's go check that out real quick. No, I don't see they found me. Okay, so forget this.
We have to get back to the editor archive. There's no time to lose.
So even though she's not in the party, she's still talking to us. Let's go back. Oh, they found me is the quest. That's what this is. Alrighty, let's go see what this is looking like up ahead.
We have to save the editor archive. Hurry!
Uh-oh. I don't want to hurry too much. The first sign of any enemies, if it's the collectors, I think we might change up the party. I just hope there's not an ambush and that kind of a thing. that we're walking into.
No! The editor archive! So much wisdom lost! Ah!
Okay, we need to talk about this. That's a collector ship. It's full of collectors.
Still your fist and open your mind. This is the hardest fight you'll ever have fought.
No one can fight them. You're crazy.
You hold infinity in the palm of your hand. Use it.
So we actually have to fight the collectors now. Ah, that last time we were sneaking by them a while ago, a long while ago, it seemed impossible to think that we would ever be able to face the collectors. And let's take away some stuff here. Wait, who am I on? Oh man, I took them all away from Elvis. Elvis, sorry about that. Okay, Jade. I don't know that we'll be able to mind control robots, so we'll keep that there. Bamadi. Let's get rid of the big frogger. Do we have anything that sounds, or the big frogger or anti-flesher? Well, the big frogger still works for me. Let's see. That's not bad. 7100's not bad, along with the ice gun. So let's give you the ice gun. I don't know if I want the Warper at 7090. I like the Dynamo Assault at 7100, thinking we can get a crit off of it. The question being, well, maybe I can get more chances for a crit with this thing. I just hate the fact that it's got a single shot. Now, you have the sniper rifle. Maybe we take the modification off of this and not use the sniper rifle. Or if I do keep it with you and make this your main weapon, and this just if we happen to be at long range, that occasional shot. And then we modify this one to give it the extra shot. Let's change the Warper and the Silent Ice Gun. So the Ice Gun is my main weapon. Make Silent the main weapon. And that the backup. Then we can also give you quarterback by... You know who needs to have the quarterback? Is Diggs. Although the movement with his rush and that extra armor point is huge. Ah. But I don't know if we're going to be able to knock back collectors. What do you think? So maybe the movement range isn't as important as throwing grenades now? I don't know. Obviously, I do not know for sure. Do I have any attachments for this? There's no blue available. Somehow acid over time against robots. Oh, stunning robots could be important. And desizing could be important. Except that makes her kilowatts too high. So I have that one that reduces kilowatts, and it's currently somewhere that it doesn't matter as much. That's the AP, and it must be on you. Yeah, there's the kilowatt inverter. We'll take it away from you for the time being, because it doesn't make a huge difference for you. And we'll give it to Bamadi. So the hers can be usable with her base level of power. And brings it down to 100. So she can at least use it once. And I gotta tell you, we gotta get more. Okay, so we all got kilowatts. Those of us, yeah, our upgrade, our promotion got us all kilowatts apparently. But I need backup kilowatts for the middle of battle. So I gotta see if I have the funds to buy some before we get into this battle, I think. All right, let's go get what we need so we can get back to the fight. Do you notice it's Jade running with us right now? Let's go see if that changed it. Maybe I apparently didn't officially change it. Yeah, there now Bahmati's with us. Okay.
I hear y'all ripping shit up out there. Good for you. How can I help?
Well, we definitely need pricey stuff here. We got energy cells. We don't have super energy cells here, though. But I think I should have a couple backup regular energy cells to post-battle. That's going to use half our plastic right there.
Enjoy. That's a nice one.
We need to
fresh off the wagon.
Yeah, we need to start finding more of this stuff out there.
Another satisfied customer.
Or I'm going to start becoming afraid to use the miasma. Okay, editor archive. Here we go. This story is pretty cool to me. I'm enjoying the twists and turns that we've been coming across on this thing. Okay, we know we can run initially. I assume we probably have to move towards the ship. I see something to pick up straight ahead, however. So maybe we kind of don't make a beeline to the ship. Oh, we can only go up. We don't make a beeline to the ship, and we try to pick up what we can, like laying around. Hopefully it's stuff to help us. Uh-oh. We almost jumped right down into it. Now these guys have mega armor, but the hit points aren't ridiculous. It's the armor that makes it ridiculous. Now, the thing is, this is where this is huge, except there's a 5-turn cooldown. So it almost makes it sound like that's better to use in battle. And this also has a 5-turn cooldown. So we got items to use against them. We just don't have like an EMP grenade yet, do we now? Oh, and we have health issues with Bamadi. Well, Bamadi, let's heal you up. You came to us in an injured state, apparently. I'm glad I saw that. So, we have Armor Eater shot. Oh, man. I don't have a good plan. Because he should be a solo lone guy that we should be able to pick off. Question is, how the heck are we going to do that? 223 armor. Because we can only do it once or twice before we run out of cooldown issues. So I guess what we have to do doggone it. That just sucks that this has a cooldown because we can shoot, and then EMP, because it's doing this damage, has a 5-turn cooldown. Oh, baby. Do we have any miasma skills? Not really. And the electro chainer is a deciser right now. We got to keep our eyes open for barrels to bounce these guys off of, potentially. We can do a miasma blast that entraps them. But all these are expensive things that we just can't do over and over and over and over and over again. You see the predicament here is how do we reliably like we go after caster after caster after caster. Well, there's barrels sitting around here that look explosive. Oh, there's a whole mess of them over here. A warden with even more armor. A trooper. I'm not seeing a path forward that's just coming to mind. I mean, yeah, we can deal with one here and there, but that uses up all our freaking skills. And what do we do when we get in a big old battle? Speaker? I don't even know what a speaker does. We'll have to read about a speaker because it makes it sound like he speaks and calls more to the fight, maybe? Enemies, enemies, enemies. A speaker. Able to shoot a chain of electrical energy which can strike multiple targets. So that's not quite what I expected. A trooper. Increased crit chance against humans. Holy smokes. Shield wall. Carries a shield which grants high cover bonus anywhere. Able to do knockbacks. And shoot to remove armor. Oh, these guys are just freaking tough. I mean, freaking tough. Is there a back way into this burning building anywhere? Because I'm not getting in from this side. I feel like I need to kind of look over at the ship now. When this guy wanders back, we should be able to get by him and pick up the stuff in the distance. Okay, that's the edge of his patrol. Now let's get hidden back here till he passes. Because I don't want to accidentally go loud. I am not looking forward to making a typical zigzag mistake and going live against these guys. Unplanned. I'll tell you that much right now. Holy crap, that scared me.
These tombstones are old.
Editor graves?
There's a super energy cell, that's good. Yeah, I get that we can kill some of these weaker guys wandering around. Oh, and there's even more. I get that we could kill an occasional trooper, but we have to use all our perks to do it. And in stealth, they don't get a chance to regenerate. Well, this is hard work for me. Let's climb. I don't know why, but it felt safer up here.
I heard stories about these. Nano cannons. Could hit targets in space.
Oh, did we read that already? Okay, so this is where we are. Where is their ship? Where is their ship? So I guess they're only around the archives. I see other stuff to pick up over on the other side, but I don't know if I can make it through there. Not the way they're wandering around. Because they're up high on the other side also. Now he's coming this way. I tell you what I'm going to do. Is I'm thinking I need to just sit here. And that's boring for you guys. I just need to sit here and learn some patterns. See, there's a guy walking back over this way. I got to learn patterns for moving around. I just got to write down I got to come up with a format, and I got to come up with a way to kill these guys. Because I have perks. But then that means I don't have any perks when it comes time to go against a group of them. And unlike in, Mutant Year Zero, when we went against robots, we had EMP grenades. I'm not seeing that pathway, that solution here. And I do not see a fight with them. In fact, we're going to have to start taking the immune to knockback perks now against these guys. Because that seems to make a difference or matter. So he's only walking so far here. And there's nobody down here. Or was there. And now I'm trapped. Who is seeing me? Oh, the trooper. There's a trooper right above. He was the one following us. There a guy over here where we had this house and this keyboard? No. Now these guys all have I think these guys all have the same triangle markings. Upside down triangles. That's the robot I think we talked to once. This is the home with the keyboard to getting into the garage. So there's nothing else here. Except a trooper, who we could take care of silently. But then I don't have that silent attack anymore to deal with them. And then he turns around. Yep. I'll tell you what we're going to do is kill one of these suckers just to say we can kill them. And this is what we're going to do. Oh, I didn't realize both cats were in here. Oh my goodness. Chichka's not begging to get out yet, so he's still chilling. Let's see. Let's make sure everybody has silent weapons at the ready, other than you, because you on your skill deck have the glove. Glove shock. And so you will have, excuse me, you have the mute assault, and Bahmati has the silent ice gun. And that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to open silent, then we're going to have Elvis finish up with the take him out with the glove. Problem is, we aren't going to have that option everywhere else. Or is it better? Here's the question. This is the type of stuff I feel like I maybe have to think of between. Because now what I'm thinking is, what if we take out that guy down the hill silently, and then maybe this guy up top is far enough away to use loud weapons. Problem is, I don't know what's down on the other edge of the map, and if the group in front of the temple Go away, go away! We were out of your zone. He can see farther than his yellow zone allows. Now that also freaks me out about these guys. Oh, man. So what I'm thinking we got to do is play a game of taking the guy down below out silently, and then maybe when this guy comes back up here, we can do it loudly. The problem is, even going loud, unless I have some kind of a disable him kind of a thing, will he be able to call his friends? I don't know. So, well, you know, the thing is, we're sitting at 2 hours now from when we started, and I know if I get going, this is going to be one hell of a fight. And it's kind of a boring ending as I feel overwhelmed and whatnot. These guys are freaking me out. Let's look at our quest real quick. And it says we should be able to take them out. It says we're level 13 and they are 10 to 12 level kind of enemies. Well, could have fooled me. You could have freaking fooled me. Now, the gunsmith in the Temple of Editors. Oh, that's the one where we got to find the pieces. The Watchers, we still haven't found more of those. And then the Protection Racket. We haven't done that one yet either. Well, I'm sorry to kind of end it on a slow note here without a lot of battles going on like we started with. But I feel like I got to look at I got to do boring stuff in between episodes. I got to take a look at all our skills, our skill decks, our skill packs, all our weapons and weapons attachments, and just optimize the heck out of these guys before we go into battle with these things. And then if I do decide, like I said, take out the guy below and then try to take out somebody loudly at a distance, I still... Even with my 3 most hurtful weapons, I don't think I have enough to punch through. I can get rid of some of the armor, but then are all my loud weapons enough to kill one of those anyway? So what I'm going to do is call it here, guys. And I'm sorry, but I'm overwhelmed. 220. Oh, yeah, almost went live just there. So 220 is their health. So I'd have to get rid of the armor and then do, you know, 100, or excuse me, 70, 70, and 80 damage. Well, when I put it that way, maybe there's a path. So this is the kind of things I need to think about. And I'm sorry about this, guys, but I don't want us to get into a disaster and something over our heads. I'm going to have to count up 3 that I can think of off the top of my head, perks that can disable the enemies, but they all have what feels like extremely long cooldowns. So I got to figure out thinning the herd before we go against the main grouping, which is standing right in front of the temple. Or do I go against the main grouping, but then all these guys get called into it? Oh, I just got to figure out a plan. This is going to take some brain-hurting time on my part. I'll have to do that between now and Tuesday when we come back. So unless, and I'm going to ask you, any of y'all have some good ideas to share with me, please do so, or any of your thoughts. But please, if you've seen somebody else do it, don't give me a specific plan from that. Just give me your ideas that you think I need to focus on. How do you think? Do I need to go against a large group first? Do I need to try what I'm thinking about and picking off? I can only see picking off 3 for sure, but maybe when I look at the armor break or the armor eater, that'll help me clean off some others in addition. Might be possible. Might be possible. I got to sit down and do the math, and that hurts my head, and I'm not going to do it now in front of y'all. So thank you all for joining. Sorry for the slow ending. As I became overwhelmed, I have to get in my head a grasp on how I want to proceed against these guys, and I'm going to do that between episodes. So thanks, guys, for dropping in. Gleaser, sorry it would have been a more robust battle action episode. However, boy, did we get some great story twists revealed today, and that thrills me. And I appreciate you guys dropping in. And hopefully, well, the battle that we didn't have this time is going to come next time. And oh, baby, it looks like it's going to be a whopper. So hopefully all of you are free enough on Tuesday to drop on in and see how we do against these weird things. Oh, yeah, I need to step back and think this through without y'all watching. So thanks so much, everybody. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, hope to see y'all next time.